What's going on, my brothers and sisters? I am the Super Kid Critic, and welcome to Marvel Superhero Burning Questions. Today, because Mr. Kipling begged me to and hasn't seen any of the MCU movies, we will be doing a recap of Phase 1 of the MCU. Keep watching, and this video will answer that burning question that you know that you have. Also, if you want your question to be answered, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and comment down below saying that you do so along with your burning question. Before we get started, be sure to ring that notification bell to catch up on amazing content such as this. Back to 2008, when genius billionaire playboy philanthropist Tony Stark attempts to demonstrate the power of his Jericho missile. Afterward, his transport vehicle gets hijacked by the Ten Rings. He escapes, but gets blown up by a missile that he made.
It's called Karma.
Ooh, scary, Karma missile. In turn, a shrapnel from the missile gets stuck in his chest, inching toward his heart. He gets taken to a junkie warehouse, where he meets fellow scientist Jensen, who aspires to see his wife and daughter once again. He uses a car battery to keep the shrapnel from entering his chest.
How did he know it was there?
He's smart?
Right, I asked.
The Ten Rings want him to build another Jericho missile for terrorist reasons or something. Instead, he and Jensen create the first Iron Man suit and use it to break out. Sadly, Jensen didn't make it and tells us his family passed away a long time ago, and now he finally gets to see them again.
So, did he plan on dying?
Maybe?
Wait, Tony had the suit. How was Jensen going to escape?
He wasn't?
Okay. Whatever. But when he gets back, he gets medical help, right?
Nope, he goes to Burger King to get a cheeseburger.
Of all places.
Then he chefs out his entire corporation of making weapons.
Won't he go bankrupt?
Surprisingly not, because he has the money to create 2 more suits powered by a mini arc reactor.
I guess he makes money by modeling for magazines now.
The reactor is also a magnet to keep the shrapnel out of his heart.
Of course it is.
The big one we'll see later. Or now, because I'm showing a picture. It'll come into play later. His business partner, Obadiah Stane.
That guy name.
Good guess. He gets mad at Tony's financial decision.
So he finds another way to make money?
No, he builds a giant Iron Man suit and tries to kill him.
So an Iron Giant?
No, an Ironmonger. Pepper Potts, Tony's girlfriend, kind of, blows up the big arc reactor, killing Stane. Then he announces to the world,
I am Iron Man.
So Pepper and Tony survived the blast, even though that they were right next to it?
Yep.
Of course they did.
Because of this event, in the after credit scene, Nick Fury breaks into Tony's house and tells him that he's doing something to the Avengers.
So say Stane won. What does he get from it?
An arc reactor?
He has one.
Full control of Stark Industries?
Well, meaning anything if he can't make money. So what was his plan again?
Now going to Brazil, after an experiment trying to recreate the super soldier serum goes wrong, and turns Gamma scientist Bruce Banner into the raging monster branded the Hulk by a college student.
Huge, like Hulk.
That somehow makes it less cool.
I know, right? To keep himself calm, he gets a Fitbit and takes meditation classes.
Smart.
But he also works in the busiest corporation in his area.
Stupid.
The military, led by General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross.
Wordy.
He finally finds Bruce, but he hulks out, attacks, but somehow doesn't kill anyone, and then runs away to Guatemala. There, Bruce tries to find a cure for the Hulk with help from his friend, Mr. Blue. So he goes to America to meet with his girlfriend.
Why?
I guess he misses her? They go meet Blue, actually named Samuel Stearns, and he gives Bruce a cure, but they aren't sure if it's permanent or not. Then, one of the army guys gets mad that Hulk beat him up earlier, so he forces Blue to make a combination of the Hulk blood and the super soldier serum, turning him into the Abomination. The cure for the Hulk wasn't permanent, so the Hulk and the Abomination have a big CGI fight. Hulk wins, and he also gets accepted into the Avengers. Oh, and later Stearns tries to seduce Black Widow, so she shoots him.
Wait, what?
Tony Stark is dying, so he does a car race. That's like a reckless thing to do last. But he can't even do that because he gets interrupted by a homeless with dude with whips and a boom-like arc reactor.
Wait, back it up. So he had an arc reactor and used it to make whips?
Yup.
So much better than making 2 and selling 1 for millions of bucks!
You wish. So he fails in killing Stark and gets arrested, then gets broken out by tech rival Justin Hammer. He wants them to create bootleg Iron Man suits to sell to the government, because Tony refused. And there's also this thing with Nick Fury and the Avengers, and start creating a new element to replace the arc reactor poisoning him. And also having a fight with his friend Rhodey. He steals their rectal armor, flies off, and gets an upgrade by Hammer becoming War Machine.
That's a lot.
But the drones, they have the fairer suits, but the Whip guy changed it to Jones because he felt like it. The drones are hacked by Whiplash to kill Tony Stark.
Wait, won't that include War Machine?
Sure does. But Black Widow steps in and shuts down control over the suits.
The drones too?
Nope, just Rhodes.
Okay.
In a final battle, Whiplash Mark II,
AKA Killmonger with whips.
since he failed to kill Tony, he blows everything up, but no one died, somehow, and Iron Man wins.
Cool.
Also, Tony saves an 8-year-old Peter Parker when he was attacked by a drone.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Prince of Asgard Thor is about to become king, but the ceremony gets interrupted by frost giants. To get his revenge, Thor and co. go to Neverland, the frost giant place. Odin has to come and save him, so then Odin gets mad and Thor gets grounded to Earth without his power from his hammer, because he's no longer worthy of it. During this time, he meets Jane Foster, Darcy something, and Eric Selvig, who aren't really that important.
Oof.
Later on, Loki finds out that he was actually adopted, and he's actually a frost giant. In his anger, he sends the Destroyer down to New Mexico to wreak havoc with no clear goal. Thor sacrifices himself to save Jane, reclaiming his worthiness.
I don't think that's a...
Shh, just go along with it. So he gets his hammer back and destroys the Destroyer. But when he goes back to Asgard, Loki sadly dies.
No, he doesn't.
No. Seriously, he does.
I'm not buying it.
Why not?
No one important ever dies.
What about Yinsen?
I said no one important.
Harsh, but okay, fine. Loki doesn't die. Loki takes control of Eric Selvig, who now works for S.H.I.E.L.D., and is assigned to work on the Tesseract, which will play a huge role throughout the rest of the MCU. Little Steve gets rejected by the military, but is chosen worthy by a scientist who gives him super steroids! But he still gets rejected by the military.
What? Why?
I don't know. So his left with acting.
Who did you play?
Well, he played Captain America.
Holy crap.
Language.
What happens next?
So he realizes that his friend Bucky has gone missing. So he goes to save him with a cloth suit and a plastic shield. After he saves him, and other people just happen to be there, the military finally lets Cap in.
Does he ever earn the rank captain?
No, they just call him that because of the play he did.
I see.
Bucky and Cap set out to destroy the secret evil society.
The Illuminati?
No, Hydra.
Missed opportunity, Marvel. Missed opportunity.
Sadly though, Bucky...
Don't even say it.
Okay, fine. But as of now, he's dead. Hydra's leader, Johann Schmidt, or the Red Skull as he's preferably called, is using the Tesseract to power his machines.
How does that work? Does he hold it and then will the power into weapons?
No, because in the final fight between Cap and Skull, he tries to hold it and it teleports Schmidt to somewhere in the cosmos.
Well, that's just... What?
The plane they're on is equipped with bombs, and he is flying over a frozen sea.
So he drops the bomb safely into the city?
No.
Safely lands in New York while the army guys disarm the bombs?
No, he crashes the plane with him inside of it.
What?
Now in present day,
2011.
Cap gets melted and wakes up in Times Square.
Won't he be overwhelmed by all the tech there?
Well, the plan was for him to wake up in a 1940s-style hospital and slowly bring him into the light.
So what happened?
He almost abuses a nurse and breaks out.
Okay. Just wondering, was this the after credit scene?
No, the after credits scene is the Avengers trailer.
What do you mean by that?
No, it's literally the first showing of the Avengers trailer.
And it's called The First Avenger.
Yeah.
Might as well be called Captain America, go see the Avengers in theaters.
Or Captain America, the Avengers are coming out soon, guys, go see it!
What are you doing?
Moving on with the video. 2012's Avengers, the one everyone has been exciting for.
Really?
At least I was excited for it.
I saw it in the red box.
Anywho, the Mad Titan Thanos wants to get his hands on the Tesseract, later known as the Space Stone,
How did he try to do so?
by giving Loki the Mind Stone.
One, how did he get the Mind Stone, and why would he give it away to Loki of all people?
He wasn't in the right state of mind? In the first act, Loki steals the Tesseract, Hawkeye, and Eric Selvig from S.H.I.E.L.D.
Two things. Wait, how did he steal people? And two, why did they try to get it back?
Well, one, he uses the Mind Stone from inside the scepter in order to capture their mind.
That seems like he isn't using it to their full potential.
Oh, he isn't. It gives people godlike power later on.
Who?
If this video hits 25 likes, I'll post Phase 2 video answering Mr. Kipling's question.
Oh my gosh, I need to know. Fulfill his selfish desires, please.
You do realize you can just watch the movies anytime, right?
Anybody got time for that?
That's so old.
What is?
Never mind. Back to the movie. Nick Fury knows how powerful the Tesseract is, so because of this, he bands together the Avengers.
Took you long enough.
He finds Iron Man, still being an open celebrity, Hulk in some hut. Captain America and Black Widow already work for him.
Wait, Black Widow?
She was in Iron Man 2, but she didn't really do much for the story, so we'll cut her out.
What about Thor?
Still in Asgard. Unleash the Avengers capture Loki, but Thor ends up breaking them out to try to take him to Asgard. But Iron Man steps in and holds him at bay.
What? How?
Well, he charges the suit to 479%. It's okay, Jarvis. Everyone makes mistakes. After a while, Captain America ends the fight.
How?
Surprisingly, Loki sat through the entire thing.
That seems obvious that he had a plan, though.
They don't seem to notice. The Avengers find out that S.H.I.E.L.D. has been using the Tesseract to make weapons.
Oh, just like Hydra did.
Oh, what a coincidence that S.H.I.E.L.D. is doing exactly what Hydra did, even though they were the only ones that knew how to use it. Haha!
You good?
Totally!
So, where did the Tessa weapons thing go?
1. Tessa weapons? And 2. It went nowhere.
Just like the mystery of Wraith's parents?
Exactly. So he escapes, and in doing so, the Hulk is unleashed, nearly destroying the helicarrier before he falls out of it.
So, no one died from that?
Well, Coulson died, so
Who's Coulson?
doesn't matter. He comes back on TV shows, so whatever. Loki succeeds in his plan to unleash the Chitauri on New York so they can take over.
Why?
Doesn't matter yet. The Avengers team up and defeat Loki in about 15-30 minutes or so. Then Thor takes Loki and the Tesseract back to Asgard. And Hydra, S.H.I.E.L.D. takes the scepter.
Okay.
And in the after credit scenes, the Avengers eat shawarma and Thanos smiles for the camera.
And just from that scene, set Super Kid Critic on the journey of knowing everything there is to know about Marvel, and somehow knowing the year Infinity War was going to be released.
My prediction was June 2018.
Close enough.
That's all, folks. For the month of July, I will be on vacation and unable to make more videos. So sorry about that. So this is the last video I'm releasing until August.
Which is why it's so long.
So, I want you to, if you get nostalgic and miss me, I want you to watch more of my vids, or binge watch all my old ones, just in order, starting from that weird Flash one. And comment where it went wrong. Bye. Watch my previous video on 5 things to be excited for, and Phase 4 of the MCU. Click the box on the left. For a random video of mine, click the box on the right. Bye again.